want to just read a quick email here. Actually, it's a letter that a mom wrote about Kent. Kent, who had anxiety. He was 12 years old. And she says, "We've struggled with trying to help Kent for years. He's a very bright kid with anxiety, attention, anger, and allergy issues, along with lots of stomach aches. Your vitamin supplement program has done wonders for Kent. We started back in February. Every day he walks around talking about how much better he feels in his mood and in his tummy. It seems to even have helped his hypoglycemia issues. What a joy it is to hear him laughing with his brothers so much more. I'm loving all the warm hugs he's now giving me, and his cooperation is so much better. The anxiety and anger are gone." That's just by doing an easy supplement program that you can do at home. And here's just one more. This is a mom who had an appointment to see me for a consultation. As you know, we have a consultation practice. We have a clinic here in Colorado where I see families from all over the country. Our goal is, if you set up a consultation, maybe if you use these products, you don't need to keep it, so then you don't have to be on the waiting list. Here's a mom, Lori Cookstrom, who said she had a consultation and could cancel it. She says she used the biology behavior CD, said it's a 3-month program, step by step, week by week, supplements and diet, mainly supplements. And she said she used it with her whole family, and this is a report she sent us. She said her 9-year-old, his eczema is entirely gone, bedwetting is gone, food aversion is gone, so he'll eat so many more foods now. His focus and learning has greatly improved. Her older son, the 14-year-old, his attitude has improved and his acne is cleared up. The daughter, 11, attitude improvement. And mom, she says for the first time, she has no more yeast infections, and it feels like she can remember things better. This is a testimony from a mom named Joan who used the Biology Behavior CD set information for her daughter. She says, "This thank you note is long overdue. I just wanted to express my heartfelt gratitude for helping my daughter. She started going through the terrible twos when she was 18 months old, or so we thought. We assumed that what she was going through was just a stage of development. But it lasted 5 years and never went away on its own. Anger, mood swings, and learning disorders put our home into a state of perpetual tension. Even with consistent discipline that was both loving and firm, nothing changed her behavior. My friend loaned me the CDs, the Biology Behavior, a 1.5 years ago. I implemented the supplement program in December of 2007 during my child's Christmas break. By the time she went back to school, she was a different creature. I knew that I had seen changes at home, but when her reading teacher commented on what a different child she had become, I knew the program was a success. My sullen, moody, unfocused, emotional, contrary, willful daughter was transformed into an affectionate, pleasant, peaceful, joyful little butterfly. Her learning abilities skyrocketed. Our home life has become so pleasant. Other than salvation, this is the best gift I've ever received." Here's another one about Nolan that we talked about a little bit before with multiplication. She says, "Nolan is 10 years old, and this is our first year of homeschooling. For as long as I can remember, Nolan has had an anger problem. We really just couldn't understand where his anger came from until we heard your CD set, the Biology Behavior. Nolan had many courses of antibiotics because of ear infections from a very young age, and he just fit what you spoke about. So we started him on the vitamin mineral program sometime this past fall and winter. It has made a tremendous difference in his life. He is no longer characterized by anger, but by peace and more joy. He feels better about himself, and life is so much better for the rest of us. I can't thank you enough. You are a heroine in our home." These are things that you can do at home with just this home program. As a nutritionist, it's what I have made up as a general program for parents. So when we say, what is sitting on your child's nervous system? We're going to talk about the yeast and fungus first in that product. And then we talk about essential fatty acid deficiency, or allergies. We're going to do one by one. It gives you an exact program how to use. What you're going to like about this is in this biology behavior CD set, it has 2 CDs where we talk about the issues. And then it has a study guide. And in the study guide, it has a week-by-week supplement program. Week 1, we add this. We continue that. Week 2, we add that. We continue that. Week 3, we change a diet. Tells you exactly how to do that. Just simple things. Then week 4, we do this. Then it even talks about a product called 5-HTP, which we call the cooperation vitamin. If you have a child who won't even swallow vitamins, many kids don't. Everything we have in here can be done in liquid form or even tucked into chocolate frosting for our children who have sensory processing issues who can't swallow any vitamins, and many kids are like that. And we talk about how to use this. Many parents have found they can either reduce their child's Ritalin, sometimes get them off of it, in fact many times, other times just make it work better, or if your child has whininess, or all the way to even Asperger's syndrome. Here's a parent from Minnesota, and she says, we've already seen dramatic attitude changes in our children who have Asperger's syndrome. So we see from little problems to big problems. We don't know how much we can affect. And if nothing else, let's say if we would bottom line get no change in behavior, it wouldn't make any difference because they would be healthier. But we almost always get changes in behavior. This is the most satisfying, absolutely the most satisfying thing that I do, is to help parents figure out how their children can feel better. I get emails within a week saying, I can't believe it, I know it's so early to tell, but they're feeling so much better, they're so much happier. They woke up singing this morning. My testimonial packet for testimonies from the use of the biology behavior is huge, and I hope it will be for you too. And when you buy the CD set with the study guide, then you can email me short questions and let me know how things are going. That's how I learn. If you look on our Facebook, we have all sorts of questions about how to use this biology behavior CD set, and we have testimonies from other parents on there. You can also go see a local nutritionist if that would be your preference rather than this, and that would be also a very good idea. And we know as anytime you add any supplements or you would start an exercise program, it is always best to check with a health professional before you do that. I would love to hear from you as to how this has worked so that we can help other parents find out the child inside who is the happy child and the cooperative child, and the child whose nervous system is happy.